apparently a computer error.
Okay.
It was a quoted repair that just got pushed through and never got approved.
Okay.
So it was
All right.
just
Is there any way you could send me that information to let me know what was it that they were trying to repair? So in future references, if the issue does get to that point, we know what the issue was in the past.
Right.
Yeah, do you have any paperwork or any information you can send to my email?
Yeah. Do I have your email file?
Well, I mean, I can give you my email. You definitely don't have mine because I'm new in the position.
Bell?
No, that is my administrator. So he's taken over Bill, and Bill hasn't been here since November.
Okay.
And you said it was what? It was an issue with what?
So the machine, when it has no load, it smokes a little blue smoke.
Okay.
It's an older engine. And as soon as you add
Is that with the load bank text?
that's without load. Just running the machine with no load, you have a little blue smoke.
Okay.
You add load to the machine, the smoke goes away and it's good.
Okay.
Good up to 100%. I've load banked this thing 10 times.
Okay. Now, what does it mean when you're performing a load bank test?
So a load bank test, basically you disconnect the building from the generator, you connect a load bank, and the load bank simulates building load up to 100%.
You connect and
load bank is like a big toaster, basically, and it basically pulls all the amperage the generator puts out.
And that's from the transfer switch downstairs?
No, actually I hook it up right at the machine. It's a big box, run cables to the breaker.
Okay.
And it's next to it, produces heat.
So so here's the thing. They're supposed to do, like, part of my responsibility is to do a transfer load banks test.
Transfer load test?
Yeah, every month.
Right.
Okay. How do I go about doing that?
I can show you. That's downstairs at the switch.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that, and I'll show you how to get the amperage. But let me grab your...
And then you said that there was a mistake with the quote.
Right. The quote was to do this, was to basically pull the injectors out, run a compression test on the engine,
okay,
and then reinstall old injectors, which makes no sense to me. If you're going to pull injectors out, you're going to put new injectors in, because you're going through the whole process of taking them out to find out if they're bad, to put them right back in, to order them, to pull them back out, to put them back in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So if you're going to pull injectors, you come back with new injectors.
Gotcha.
So that's what it needs. It's older engine. I'm sure a new set of injectors, then it'll run great. They probably just drip a little extra fuel when it has no load.
So is it leaking right now?
So what they do is the injector is, I don't know if you're familiar with it, it's just a little nozzle basically.
Okay.
Like a fuel injector.
Okay.
And all it does is the injection pump makes fuel and it pushes, and then this is spring loaded. So once it hits that, you get the pressure from the injection pump, it pushes on this piston and allows fuel into the engine.
Yes, gotcha.
And it goes away and it springs back up. What happens is they drip a little.
Okay, got you.
Right, so they drip a little. So when it's dripping, it's got a little extra fuel in it, so you got that little blue smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Once you add load, then you take away any drip, it's burning it up, so you don't lose it. So that's all it is.
And I wouldn't be performing that. You guys would be performing.
But if you were going to do anything, I would replace the injector and do a compression test. The machine runs up to full kW, so I don't see any reason to do a compression test either, to be honest with you, because if you had a bad cylinder, you're not going to be able to pull full load out of the machine.
All right, so the previous guy that was here that was doing his annual test, he came and he said this machine is too big for the building. Okay, so explain that to me.
So NFPA says you have to have over 30%.
Okay.
Okay, so
it's not producing 30%, it's producing way less.
Right. You're less than 30%, so that's why you have to do yearly load banks.
Okay.
If you were over 30%, then you wouldn't have to load bank every year.
And that would be consisting of having a bigger size building.
Right, a bigger building or a smaller generator.
Gotcha.
But sitting where you are, you have to load bank every year.
Makes sense. Okay.
Right. So here, let me grab your email first.
All right.